Hello Darts Nutz, welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm going to be having a look at the Cosmo Montgomery darts, and these were sent to me from Cosmo Darts courtesy of the man himself, Montgomery, so many thanks to Ross for that. He actually messaged me on Facebook quite a while ago and asked if I would review his darts, so he got them to send them, and they actually came into the UK Stansted Airport. I think it was around about October the 20th or 24th, something like that, and that was it. We're stuck there for weeks and weeks. I don't know exactly what the problem was, something to do with the label not being right, but so many phone calls and messages back and forth trying to get it sorted, and anyway finally got it sorted. But I've never had a problem like that before. But it's a very nice looking dart, quite an unusual shape, and it's got a very nice blue colour on there. Blue is my second favourite colour, by the way. I know green is my favourite, but I'm looking forward to trying them. It may not work for me, but it's always fun trying unusual darts, and that's one of the things that I enjoy doing. So let's check them out.
So they're only in 24 gram, the 90% tungsten, there is no soft tip. When I first got them I think they were £54.95 and the present price is £61.95.
So the darts come in this neat little cardboard packaging, and on the side there it tells you the dimensions and weight and what you get. So a big chunky foam insert with the darts on one side, and on the other you've got the fit shaft gear, and on the other side you've got a set of the fit flight air. That's fitted with a black coated point, and it's an unusual shaped dart to describe. It doesn't seem to fit into a normal kind of a descriptive shape, but I do like the look of it. I do like slightly unusual looking darts. It's got a nice smooth transition from the point to the nose of the barrel, and the front section is kind of like a tapered scallop. That's about the best I can describe it. Kind of feels comfortable there, but whether or not it'll work for me, I don't know. And then it kind of flares out into like a parallel section around the middle, and then the ray just gently tapers to the end of the barrel, and unusually it goes right to the end. Quite often they don't put the grip the full length to the ray, so I think for ray grippers it's probably going to be a nice one, but might be one of them strange darts that just works for anyone really. It just depends. One of them ones that you've got to try to see, so I'm looking forward to trying them. And they're fitted with the fit shaft spinning gear number 3 and the fit flight shape. So as mentioned before, it's got a fairly smooth transition from the point to the nose of the dart, and you got a bit of ring and groove grip there, and then a fairly wide smooth section, but as you can see it kind of curves, so it's almost like a elongated tapered scallop, and then a fairly flattish ring and groove grip with square cut grooves around the middle. Let's get back into focus. You've got a smooth band, and then on the ray it's kind of this curved ring grip, but the grooves are slightly angled, so it's almost acting a bit like a shark grip, and it's got the blue PVD coating on, and that goes pretty much right to the end of the barrel. So that's the super close look at the Cosmo Montgomery darts.
The dart's fitted with a black coated 30mm point. You've got a tapered nose there, which is a thin ring and groove section, that's 5mm, and then you've got a smooth section which is kind of like a flared scallop, that's 6.5mm, and then a tapered section 11mm made of a thin ring and groove, and then a smooth section 6.6mm, and then the rest of the barrel is this kind of like curved ring grip with the blue PVD coating, 21.7mm, length 50.8mm, widest 7.2mm.
24.05 grams, 24.07 grams, 24.07, full setup 25.14 grams.
Here's the balance with nothing attached and with the supplied setup, and this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. Grippiest on the rear section, which is probably around about 6.
Oh, I can't believe I actually got 2 trebles. I wasn't quite sure how these were going to fly, because I thought it's quite an unusual dart, and like I say, I often not that keen on a taper, because it is like a kind of a scallopy taper, but the weight of the dart is towards the rear, so I thought, well, I don't know how these are going to work for me. But that front section, it actually feels quite comfortable in the fingers, but I am feeling like the weight of the dart going to the rear, so it's not quite the right balance for me as a front gripper. There might have just been a fluke, them trebles. Some darts are flying quite straight and a little bit flattish, and others are kind of like doing a little bit of a mix of a fishtail and a spiral. But like I say, it's probably just getting used to it. And even though I'm a front gripper, I'm pretty sure it'll probably work. That's another 2 trebles. I can't believe that. It probably work well for some front grippers, because also it's not just how you hold the dart, it's how you throw it and how the balance of the dart works with your throw. But I can't believe I've got any trebles. For the sake of trying it though, I'm going to go to the mid section. It's mostly where that smooth part is, but a little bit on the rings as well. I am surprised how comfortable that front section felt. They seem to be flying a little bit smoother from there, maybe just because I'm closer to the balance. But I suspect if that's how you hold your dart, it's probably going to be best for you, but I can't see me throwing it well from there. The grip there though, it's not as aggressive and grippy as it looks. When you look at it first, you think it looks like a shark grip, but it's more like a kind of a curved, wide ring grip. I think that's definitely the best for the balance though. All went in the 5s like, but they all went through the air quite the same. I'll have one more try from there. So it probably is best for a rear gripper. Maybe if you like to rest that other finger in that kind of scallopy part at the front. Oh, it's a 5-1. Treble 1 champion. Yeah, I think definitely balance, and obviously the grip is spot on there, so if that's where you naturally hold it, you'll probably find it very nice. But having said that, it did okay from the front grip for me, so who knows. wrong side. Oh, it's close. Yes! A double three saved us again, almost right in the middle. Come on. There's two. There's three. There's four. Ah, thought I was on a roll there. Four so far. There's five. I think I hit the 15 itself, the wire. There's six. Ah, come on. Ah, miles away. Six it is. Oh, I've got two in. 6 points. Oh, I always mess it up on the last throw. 31 points. Oh, wrong treble. 2 points. Uh, 52 points. Bullseye. 50 points. Ah. 125, 75 after 6. No. 225s, that's 125 after 9. What was I say? I was 125, 175, 225 after 12. Last 3. Bullseye. That's 300, I think, if I've counted it right.
Right, it's the doubles, want a bull. Got 6, 30 at 20, got 31, 180 round the clock, 52, and on the balls got 300. I thought I would just mention this before I go into the conclusion. As you can see, Ross Montgomery is a front gripper, but the darts actually do feel as if they're going to suit a rear gripper. Now, it did kind of feel okay for me after I got used to them, so it may be one that it's a case of just trying it and see. Like I said at the beginning, if you're a front gripper, it could be a really good one for you, but I also think rear grippers it'll probably do good for, because the balance and the grip is on the rear.
So that's the Cosmo Ross Montgomery darts, and like I say, it's an unusual shaped dart, but I actually quite like them now. I've got into them a little bit more, and surprisingly that section where I'm holding it at the front, it actually feels quite grippy. So it's a bit strange because it is quite a flat ring grip, but I think it's just the way it sits in the curve of my fingers, so that must be giving me a little bit of grip. Normally I would say this isn't a dart for me as a front gripper, simply because the balance feels like it's at the back, but I kind of got into a little bit of a rhythm throwing it at times, and I think I have to throw it in a slightly different way, but if I played with them a bit longer I'd probably get more used to them and do that and probably be even better with them. The only problem is when I go back to other darts that I throw in a certain other way, it probably mess them all up, so that's probably the only reason why I won't continue playing with them. But I enjoyed throwing them. I do think it's probably going to be best for rear grippers, simply because of the balance there and the grip. But if you're a front gripper and you just fancy something different, it may be worth a try. So I'll leave you with the gallery so you can have a better look at them, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy darting.